Good morning. This is Tom from Wage Freedom, coming to you from the Puri Raja Hotel here in Lake Iyan this morning in Bali. This is day 2 of this 7-day live video challenge I've tasked myself to do. Sort of enjoy the idea of connecting live with people and making it a 7-day challenge. It gives me a little bit of accountability, but I have 7 topics that I listed that I'll talk about one each day, and if let's see how the response is and how difficult this is for me, and maybe I'll keep it going after 7 days. My goal is not to speak for 10 or 15 minutes and ramble on and on. I'd like to keep it concise. I think there's a danger in making it trying to cover too many things in one little session. So I'd like to try to keep it relatively tight and answer a specific question every day. I should tell you too, if you have anything you'd like answered, just leave it in the comments, and I'll if I can, I'll give you an answer on a later day. Okay. Today is a question I've gotten a lot over the years in emails from Wage Freedom readers, wagefreedom.com, and it's a good question, and it's that as a Bali expat, do you feel like you've sort of run away from life back in the Western world? I happen to be from the United States. Have you just sort of cut and run away from life? And I don't take that as a poke. I think it's a very good question, and I think it's a question everybody should ask themselves if they're even considering a move, overseas, or maybe any big transition in your life that you're considering undertaking. Not just expatism. Here's the way I think of it. I think that it could be running away from something rather than facing it. But I think that done right, embracing a new phase in your life, a new opportunity, is less running away and more running towards something that could be very good for you. It's important to realize you may not even know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Usually the transitions that are the most fun, you definitely don't know what you're getting yourself into, but that doesn't mean it's not worth doing. It'll be taking a little bit of a chance, but sometimes if you're dissatisfied in your life, taking a little chance could be exactly what you need. There are ways to do this thing, which is going towards the possibility of something good in a way that's not reckless, that's not doesn't destroy whatever it is you're coming from, and I would recommend doing it in that way, whether it's your professional life or I mean, don't just quit your job and leave on one day. There are ways to maybe call it a sabbatical and come here for 6 months or 3 months or something. There's no reason to jeopardize what you've spent a lifetime building back home, but just because you've done that doesn't mean that a new phase of your life isn't worth exploring. And it's not really about Bali, and it's not necessarily about moving to Asia or anywhere else. Actually, your way of breaking out could be completely different than becoming an expat in Bali. But I think the commonality that they all have is that you'd be doing yourself on one level a favor of addressing possible dissatisfaction that you have currently with your life, and in a way to make a big move, whether it's another job, another relationship, or maybe relocating physically even to a different part of the world. These have symbolic value as much as anything else. You are committing to something, and in a way holding yourself accountable to some new path, and that can be very healthy, and at the end of the day just the opposite of holding the world at arm's length. It can be actually embracing a new situation and a new reality for yourself that you simply don't yet know, that could be, again, very enriching and even healthier than wherever you find yourself now. So that was about a lot more than coming to Bali. But the bottom line is that I would not say as a blanket statement that becoming an expat is an exercise in running away, in my opinion. And with most of the people that I know here, I would say that most of them have come to build something rather than to just sort of let stuff back home collapse. And again, in my opinion, that's enriching and healthy if you do it right. Tune in tomorrow and ask me any questions if you have about this topic or anything else, and I'll be happy to answer. Have yourself a good morning or evening wherever you're from, and again, Tom from Wage Freedom, and we'll see you again tomorrow.